Welcome back to my running diaries. This is week 5, and of course we're starting the week off with a run. However, let's chit chat just for a little bit before I go. Well, first and foremost, at this point I don't know if I'm living in Seattle or if I'm living in Houston, because the way it's been raining, even if I wanted to go outside for a run, I couldn't. Like, there's no way I could. So hopefully tomorrow it will clear up. It's not looking like it per the forecast, but you know, anything is possible. So if it does clear up and it's kind of sunny, 6:30, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, then we're going outside for a run. But first, let's talk about this week and like what my goals look like for the week, specific to running first. I would like to run 7.75 miles this week over 3 days. Friday, which is today, Saturday, and Monday. And I absolutely think I can do it. I feel fine, I feel good. So yeah, that's the goal. Honestly, y'all know I'm gonna try to outdo myself. So I'm gonna really try to hit 8, but just for the sake of saying it out loud, 7.75 miles this week. And then 3 days of strength training, of course, which are Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which leaves me 1 day of rest, which would be Wednesday. But I kind of want to turn that into a plyo specific day / calisthenics. It just kind of really depends on how I feel on Wednesdays. So that's the goal. And still, I really want to do an outside run at least once a week to kind of get ready and get acclimated, like I've said before, to the humidity and running outside, because when time come, and I mean, there is no treadmill, there is no inside, it's only outside. So yeah, I gotta start getting it together. Now, my goals specifically for today, it's 2.5 miles non-stop. I'm probably going to do some pull-up work afterwards, and that's really all I have time for because I'm doing this all on my lunch break. Oh, also, I think I've talked to you guys a little bit about this before. So remember, I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna enjoy running more than I am strength training. Like, I look forward to my runs more than I do lifting, right? Well, I'm not gonna say it's not the case or it is the case, but I think I know why. Strength training gives me a different type of feeling than running does. For strength training, I feel empowered. I feel like a baddie. I feel strong. I feel powerful. When I hit a PR, when I go up and weight, it's this feeling that I can't exactly explain, but it's very much a very powerful feeling. Versus when I run, I feel free. I feel light. I feel like I see fireworks going off everywhere. I feel very alive. And I think that's why I've been looking forward to my run so much, because of that feeling. It's different than strength training. So I don't know necessarily that I like it more, because I love pushing heavy weight. I love moving. I love weights. But running does something for me that strength training doesn't. And I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I just cheated on strength training by saying that. Mess, an entire mess. I don't want to say unfortunately, but unfortunately a few people came in, so I didn't record. They came during my first mile, so I didn't record anything in there. I ran 2.5 miles non-stop. I am disappointed though, solely because, all right, well, let me talk about the pros first. I'm proud of myself. I'm glad I got it done, because one is middle of the day. Normally my energy for working out around this time is just done for, but I still got up, I got over there. I'm proud because this is the first day of my cycle, and still, like, bloated and all, I showed up. And then what was the other thing? I can't remember, but the con is, I know I told y'all 2.5. In my head, I was truly going for 3 today. I was like, I can do 3 miles, and I can, because my cardiovascular system, my respiratory system was fine. Even my muscular endurance, fine. It was my knee. My right knee stopped feeling 100% right after I hit 2 miles. So like during that last half, I could feel like it won't a solid 100. Something, I don't know. Right now, like, it feels fine. Yeah, and even my walk back over here, it feels fine. I don't know. It's so much easier. You guys remember, even back on the summer prep series when I first started including more running into my regimen, I was just like, I hate this. I don't know how people like this. And it's just crazy to me that now it's so much easier. 13 minutes and 4 seconds for my first mile, 13 minutes and 47 seconds for the second mile. And then they said I was on pace for a 14-minute mile, 14-minute and 12-second mile for the third one, which makes sense because I went from 4.3 to 3.8 to 3.6 each mile. I just kind of paced down. Well, kind of paced up. Okay, I think I get what I'm saying there. But I'm happy. That was cool. I just can't wait to see 3.1. I'm pleased, and I will see y'all tomorrow for another run. So I decided to just sit down for a second and cool off. I prefer to do that, and then this doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm taking a second, and I was like, you know what? Let me go get my little bars out, do a little calisthenics or whatever, right? And so y'all, I don't know if you remember, it was in a vlog. It wasn't in like one of the fitness series. But when I first got these bars, I could not hold my feet off the ground for more than like 0.2 seconds. I'm going to insert the clip next of what I just did. Come on, core strength. Come on, arms. Yeah. Upper body strength. Wait, let me roll this clip. Good morning. It is 6:29 a.m. It's Saturday morning. I've been up since like 5. Like, what is wrong with me? Jasmine, you can sleep in. I guess I consider 5 o'clock sleeping in. I don't know. But I'm about to head over to get my run in. I guess I just want to go ahead and get it out the way. I don't want anything to come along and discourage me, or just get up and get it done. But please, I just want to sleep. I don't know. The goal is 2.5 miles. Same as yesterday, we're just gonna leave it there. I may do a little bit of pull-up work. I don't know, because yesterday I did. So I just might test out my pull-ups today. So close to 4, and then probably do some core exercises, maybe. I'm still feeling very bloated today, if not more bloated because of my cycle. But otherwise, like, I'm fine. Hopefully this will be a really good run. Oh wait, and I'm not running outside this morning because I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it is definitely raining. So maybe next Saturday. So I'm back. I wasn't able to record anything because there were other people in there. This is just telling me I need to go even earlier, because if I want to get footage. Today was extremely mental, and I could tell kind of off rip because my run, one second. My first mile felt extremely long, like longer than normal. I've gotten to the point now where I don't look down at my watch until I'm like 0.87 of a mile. Like, I'm so close because it goes by like this. I am not thinking about every little step. I'm more just in a zone, I guess. Versus today, I looked down and I think it said that I was at like a half a mile, and I said, who? How? But it makes sense. So I didn't end up reading the book. I was like, you know what? I know the book isn't that good, so let me put on something like a show. So I put on a show. It didn't capture me the way, like any other time it would, but it didn't help for this run. It was all mental today. Like, physically, I felt fine. My knee felt fine. My body felt fine. Mentally, I wasn't locked in. I wasn't in my zone. There's no excuse. I wasn't locked in. So then I switched and put music on, and like that kind of helped. But at this point, I was closing in on my second mile, and I was just like, it is what it is. I only jogged 2.25 today, and I did stop some along the way. I did my whole first mile without stopping, and then I stopped because, again, I just wasn't locked in. I wasn't. My first mile was 13 minutes and 43 seconds, which is longer than normal. My second mile was 16 minutes and 2 seconds, y'all. You know that wasn't me giving my all right there. Ain't no way. And then the last quarter of a mile, they said I would have been on pace for 23 minutes and 35 seconds for that mile. That's absurd. It was really giving walk during that third, like after the second mile. But in 35 minutes, I got 2.25 miles done. So what does that leave me for the rest of my miles for the week? Because remember I said I wanted to hit 7.75 miles. So right now, yesterday I ran what? 2.5, yeah, right? Yeah, yesterday was 2.5. Today was 2.2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Y'all, that means I have no choice on Wednesday but to run 3 miles. This could be a good thing. This could have worked out well. Okay, this is just me dealing with the consequences of my actions, okay? I need to go take a shower. I have a consultation at 8. So yeah, today was okay. It was all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow for a strength training day. Good morning. Please don't mind the scarf. I'm not going out of the house like this. I just am setting my hair a little bit, as much as I can. Today is a strength training day, so I get a little break from running until tomorrow. Today I'm actually doing full body again. I don't know how last week I got thrown off. The days that I did what I was supposed to do, I wasn't supposed to. I was a day early for everything. Did y'all see electricity? I don't have time for this, Houston. It's still raining. That's pretty much all to it. I'm just gonna give my all and jam out to some music. I'm definitely probably gonna get into more RDLs using the pit chart like I did last week because, and I have a program, so like I need to tweak it regardless. So you're gonna see me do RDLs probably again. I'm really trying to work on my hamstrings. They're not as developed as my quads and I just really need them to catch up. So I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'll see you guys there. This is disgusting actually. Alani knew, come on, come on. I am home now. Y'all, that was such an amazing lift. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting my joy back for lifting because in the last maybe 2 months, it just felt more like a task than anything. But I thoroughly enjoyed my lift today. Ooh, it feels good to be back in this space. My goodness. And that is something that I feel like most people who do strength train go through. Sometimes you just like, all right, like, you're not going to enjoy every session, but there are phases where you won't. I feel like personally you're like uninspired by the lifts and it's just like, you're going through the motions. And that's what it's felt like for me for the past 2 months. But today, the other day, like I really have been enjoying my lifts a lot more. Grateful body day. I did do a few more things that weren't recorded. I just started to get in my zone, y'all. And the camera was just not on my mind. But dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, let's do a quick little physique. I don't want to call it a check-in. Let's do a physique check-in. And yeah, I'm sweaty and everything, but I'm gonna give it to y'all like just how I am. Like this is currently, I'm sweaty and I'm a mess, but let's go take a look. I'm also currently on my cycle, so I'm a little bloated, but still have my core definition surprisingly while I am so bloated, but this is where everything stands. Yeah, I'm locking all the way back in. Do you hear me? Like I am locking in. I am locking in. Oh my goodness. It feels good. It feels so good to be back mentally. We're locking in. I just feel like the last 2 months have really been just off of discipline more than anything. I'm enjoying it again. So who refused to get up this morning to go do their morning run? Me. It was me. So here I am taking a lunch break today at work so that I can go get this run in. I'm not gonna say how long the run is because y'all should already know. And saying it out loud is just a little bit too much for me to take on right now. I can't say it out loud. I just can't. I can't bring myself to say the words. I will not say them on camera. I will not say them off camera to myself. I will not say them at all. I just can't. But y'all know how many miles we're aiming for today. I'm trying to think positive thoughts here. Positive. Let's go see what we can do. As y'all know, if I can record, I will. If I can't, then unfortunately I won't. But we'll see. Let's go get this done. Quick question for y'all. Does this look like the face of someone who ran 3 miles today? Because it is. It is. Let's talk about it. Let me grab my phone. This was by no means an easy run today. I don't know what's going on with my right knee. And I really think it stemmed from that day that I walked at the mall, the outlets. And remember I was like, I got 17,000 steps and da-da-da-da. But I was wearing flats. And ever since then, I felt like a little something. But it's been nothing that's like caused me to have any kind of concerns. But then as y'all saw, what was it, earlier in the vlog, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. I told you guys my right knee. So today, it's always after like a mile, not always like it's happening all the time, but after about 1.25 miles, I can start to feel it. And so I walked, let me get my words together. I walked a tad bit and then it started feeling normal again. So I finished it. Do not listen to me. Don't be like me. I want it bad enough that I'm willing to take a little bit of a risk. Not a whole lot of risk. Like if it was kind of like the other day when I stopped and I was like, nah, I'm not going to chance it. Yeah, it wasn't that, but it was something, if that makes sense. Nonetheless, y'all, I ran 3 miles today. It was so close to being nonstop, so close. But y'all, I ran 3 miles today and I'm so close to that 5K. I'm this close. I am so proud of this. Y'all have no idea, like, the mental and physical struggle I went through in there. And of course, there were people in there, so I couldn't record. This is starting to upset me. I'm not able to get the footage that I want. So I'm just gonna have to wake up mad early in the morning and make sure I go. Because this isn't just about me, it's about us. And I need y'all to see me putting in that work, not just talking about it. But let's run through how this went as far as like time and whatnot. Oh, and you guys know I run on the treadmill for now. And it stops after 30 minutes. So either way, like those seconds do like affect my time because I have to wait for it to completely stop, for it to like restart and everything. But I ran 3 miles in 42 minutes and 23 seconds. I really wanted it to be under 40 minutes, but that didn't happen, which is all right. The first mile was 13 minutes and 21 seconds. Second mile was 14 minutes and 54 seconds. And the third mile was 13 minutes and 57 seconds. Wow. You go, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. And I got a little trophy for the longest running workout. Go me, I'm a winner. Up next is the actual 5K, like the full 3.1. And I really could have did that 0.1, but why do that today when I could leave that for Friday? You know what I'm saying? I could leave that for another day. I'm really excited to have the next few days off from running just to allow my knees some time for recovery. But I do strength training tomorrow, so of course I'll take you guys for that. But I think it needs to like sink in. Like I really did 3 miles, pretty much nonstop, pretty much for the most part. Never thought I'd see this day. Like never thought this was possible. Never thought this would be the life that I'm living. Welcome to my running diaries. Okay, I'm gonna have a protein shake really quickly and then I'm gonna shower and get back to work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yay. It's Tuesday and we have a strength training day today. Whew, yay. It's 4:49 a.m. I'm making pretty decent time. I honestly would have preferred to be in the car already, but I'm still making decent time, so I'm not too upset about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm training mostly posterior. No, I'm not. I don't know why I said that. I'm training mostly anterior today. So like squatting movements, lunge pattern and pushing. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I really don't have too much to say. I really don't want to waste y'all time by just talking about random stuff like I normally do. It's a strength training day. We're about to go have an amazing, amazing, amazing lift. Give it all I got. Such a good workout. I'm so close, right? My bad. Yeah, that was a good lift. Yeah, I didn't record everything once again. My bad, y'all. The lift got done, and I'm probably gonna insert a clip of my physique as of today, and then I'm about to cook breakfast after I get out of the shower. Breakfast after I get out of the shower. Good morning. It's been a while since I talked to y'all in the bathroom. This is giving very much summer prep vibes when I would come in here and talk to y'all first thing in the morning. But I just wanted to switch up the location. Today is Wednesday, which is an optional rest day. I am actually going to go do the Stairmaster. I have not done the Stairmaster in months, but I just want some steady state. Or should I walk on an incline? Either way, I just wanted some steady state cardio. I feel fine today. A tad bit sleepy, but my body feels fine enough for me to go do some type of activity. And then I want to finish it off with some core. The goal is 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm going to read a book on my Kindle. And yeah, that's the goal for today. Nothing too complicated. It's 4:31, so I'm already a minute late. I'm gonna go, and I will see y'all hopefully during, but maybe not until afterwards. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I forgot my headphones. I'm not going back for them, but there's no one in here this morning, and I think I'm just gonna walk on a incline. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. So yeah, let's get started. So that was good. I walked for 40 minutes. It was only 180 calories, which is a disappointment to me because like what? I walked most of it on a 5 incline, 3 speed, and I was able to walk 1.75 miles. When I tell you my feet wanted to run so bad, I'm so used to running there that walking is like, all right, I'm gonna pick up the pace. And I was like, chill out, feet, chill out, chill out. I was tempted to run, but I played it cool or whatever. These days, it's so much easier for me to get my 8,000 to 10,000 steps because of course I'm running a lot more now. However, days like today where I didn't necessarily get to run, although I got in some miles, I'm only at 4,700 steps. I'm probably gonna pull out my walking pad while I'm at work today just to get in some additional movement. But otherwise, today's work is done. I did not have time for abs. I really wanted to come back and be able to cool down and shower before my 6 a.m. session. And I can always do abs like in the house. Yeah, that's where things are. I'll see you tomorrow for strength training. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is also the last day of this episode. However, it's the first day of the month. So I don't know if y'all have it too, but the first of the month to me, I always just feel like a clean slate. It feels very goal driven. And so I feel excited for today. I feel excited for this month. And I'm gonna finish off this episode week, off very strong. I have a strength training day today. It is primarily posterior. So again, pulling, hinging. And I'm going to take you guys with me for this as well. Hopefully I get in some hip thrusts, some RDLs, maybe some assisted pull-ups. I need to look at my program actually to see what I have. But yeah, that's what today is going to consist of. I'm going to share my goals. I'm really excited for the next episode. One, I'm going to share my August goals with you guys as far as fitness, running, and both like fitness as a whole. And then Saturday, y'all, it finally is not raining in Houston, so I'm hoping on Saturday I can actually go outside and run. Let me double check the weather. Yes, it's supposed to be clear on Saturday, so hopefully we can get an outside run in. Yay! I really need to start including those, especially this month, because y'all, we're only how many weeks? I think 11 weeks out. Not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I talking about? 11, 7 weeks into my 5K. I need to start running outside consistently. So that's the goal for Saturday. Really quickly, let me go ahead and tell you guys about like the highs and lows for this week. So I found this part that I didn't know was included in my fitness app on the iPhone. So for the month of July, I ran 27.96 miles. So let's just round that up to 28. It's still close. 28 miles in July over 14 runs, which is equivalent to about 2 miles per run. In June, I ran 11.46. So let's just say 11 and a half miles over 7 runs, which is 1.63 on average. And then in May, I had 4 runs for 4.78 miles. So I've consistently increased my mileage, and wow, this helps me to kind of gauge where I should be at in August or where I would like to be. So that's going to help with my goals that I figured out yesterday. But that was super dope. I didn't know this was like a feature on the app. Like, I had no idea. Yeah, it's 4:52. I need to hurry up and leave. Let's go get this work, guys. Let's go get it.